Hello, I'm Coach Frank Allocco, and today I'd like to speak to you about the choice of playing hard. Bo Schembechler, the legendary football coach at Michigan, once said, "You're either getting better or you're getting worse. No one stays the same." All team leaders talk about playing hard, a concept that I think means giving your best effort on every possession in everything you do. Like all skills, playing hard must be practiced and mastered one repetition at a time. Everyone thinks they play hard. In fact, over the years, I would see "play hard" written on many teams' practice jerseys and shorts. I've always believed that if you truly play hard, you don't have to write about it. People will just see it. I believe that playing hard, giving your best effort in all you do, is probably the toughest life skill to master, and one that is mastered by very, very few. Every morning, we speak to our campers about the effort choice that they face every day. They can approach each drill and give maximum effort and get better, or give average effort and get worse. We inform them that giving less than your best effort becomes a habit, and one that will eventually lead to mediocrity. We conclude our lesson by saying the average individual basketball drill lasts about 10 seconds or less, and our daily challenge is for them to give their best effort in every drill and make playing hard their new habit. We do stress that playing hard is a choice, one that we cannot make for them. Jason Williams moved to Walnut Creek from Oakland, California during his freshman summer. Upon his arrival in Walnut Creek, he enrolled at Northgate High School and shortly afterwards attended his first open gym. Jason was 6'5" tall, but his conditioning and lack of prior basketball experience had him struggling to keep up with the older and more seasoned players. It was very clear that he had the potential to be a great player, but he would have to buy into the team concept and team culture of giving your best effort on every possession. Jason steadily improved through his first year on the JV team, followed by a solid junior year on the varsity. The following summer saw increased expectations placed on him as we had a veteran team returning. Their sights were set on the highest of goals. It was his time to make the transition from good to great. The team was counting on him, and he had to make a choice. Little did he know that this decision was right around the corner. The Broncos had an amazing summer of skill development and experienced success, winning countless summer league games and tournaments. The last game in July was a hard-fought contest in the extremely competitive Oakland Neighborhood Basketball League Summer Tournament. In the championship game, Northgate was leading Fremont High School by 1 point with less than 2 seconds to go. With Fremont about to inbound the ball, I called a timeout, and I instructed the team to force the Tigers to catch the ball in front of you. That would force them to have to catch, pivot, turn, and shoot over our outstretched arms. I stressed that if we executed this, they would not have time to get off a shot. We left the huddle with one last focus point. We stressed that don't let the ball go over your head, as a catch on the basket side would defeat our strategy and give them an opportunity to score. As the game action resumed, a Fremont player threw the ball the length of the court over Jason's head to a teammate who caught it and laid it in at the buzzer. It was the only game we would lose that summer. After the game, I talked to Jason, And I told him that he had taken a play off at an inopportune time and that he had to commit to play hard. I told him that this was our last event of the summer and that I was heading back east to New Jersey for basketball camp. I stressed to Jason that his future and his impact on the team was dependent on him mastering the skill of playing hard. I encouraged him to spend the rest of the summer working on one skill, giving his best effort for just 10 seconds, then extend it to 20 seconds, then to 30 seconds. Our ultimate goal was for him to go 4 minutes without needing a break, 4 minutes in which he would give his maximum effort. The conversation ended with me saying, "I'll see you at Open Gym in the fall. And at that time, I will know what you chose to do the rest of the summer." That fall, Jason couldn't wait to see me. He was anxious to show me what he had accomplished. He had become a totally different player. He gave his best effort in every Open Gym, and when practice began, he played hard in every drill. His effort led to individual and team improvement as we rolled through preseason and league play. He was a rock in the paint. He was an electric player who would ignite and inspire his teammates and our crowd with another slam dunk. In the 1995 state championship game, he was our lone big man facing a trio of players bigger than him. He won the tip. And on our first possession, he made a 6-foot jumper that set the tone. He dominated the boards, and his inside play led to uncontested shots for our guards. He limited Artesia's 6'9" center, Jonathan Nelson, to just 3 shots the entire game and secured every big rebound and eliminated second chance shots by a team that boasted a front line of 6'9", 6'6", and 6'5". Jason's commitment, after realizing that he was either getting better or getting worse, was a determining factor in that magical California state championship season. Jason's ability to play hard led to amazing success that would see him have an outstanding collegiate career at the University of Pacific and compete in international professional leagues for many years. More important, his development served as the model for future players to look up to in their attempt to become a player who plays hard. Jason's transformation caused us to create our concrete definition of plays hard. Let's take a moment to look at those words and see how they might apply to your team or to your organization. P stands for physical and mental toughness. Are you resilient enough to overcome physical and mental challenges? L refers to love. Great teammates give their best for their friends. What are you willing to do for your family, your friends, your team members? A is for adversity. Basketball, like life, is a game of adversity, and the great ones respond by making the next play, not dwelling on the previous one. Y stands for yearns for greatness. Challenge yourself to go beyond mediocrity. Set goals that challenge you to be the best that you can possibly be. S represents sacrifice. Be other-centered rather than self-centered. Always be willing to put the team first, whether it's a sports team, your family, or your work team. H stands for habits. Giving your best effort is a habit. and it's created one repetition at a time and leads to getting better. Giving less than your best effort becomes a destructive habit and leads to getting worse. A is for accountability. Winners take responsibility for their own successes and failures, mindful that excuses don't help. They only delay improvement. R refers to respect. Respect for your health, for your family, for your school, and for the game. And finally, D is for discipline. George Raveling, the longtime coach and ambassador of basketball, once said, "Athletics is the last bastion of discipline in American society." Adhere to all training rules. Develop a self-discipline that will carry over to every aspect of your life. Remember, you have two choices in every endeavor. You can give your best effort, or you can go through the motions. Your choice leads to the creation of a habit, a positive one or a negative one, and will ultimately provide you with the answer to the question, are you getting better or are you getting worse? Keep listening, keep learning, and strive to be your best. And remember, excellence doesn't take days off.